Hello everyone, this is Matt Mikalatos. This is a StoryMen Extra. We've been on hiatus for a little bit because J.R. Forasteros, one of the founding members of the StoryMen, is in the United Arab Emirates because he's trying to buy a car, I think, is Ferrari or something. And I guess they ship it back, I'm not sure. And Clay Morgan, our other founding member, and I have just been busy, and with JR gone, we're getting our regular work done. But the fans have been complaining and sending just really mean-spirited tweets about the fact that we're not doing a show. So I thought I'd do a little something extra, and I would catch you up on something that's been going on in the StoryMen world, and we're going to do a little experiment and a taste test. So one of the things, back in March, we had an episode about the crowdsourced church. And we talked a lot about crowdsourcing and advertising. And one of the things we talked about was the Lay's potato chip Do Me a Flavor contest. I guess it's a contest because what they did is they took 3 flavors that some of their customers had made up. They created the chips, and then we're supposed to taste them and then vote. So JR and Clay and I decided we would do this on the show. So JR tried, I don't know, I think he tried the garlic bread one, and Clay tried sriracha flavored, and I was supposed to get chicken and waffles flavor, but nobody had it. And so I pretended to try it and made up what I thought it would taste like, which, it's not really fair. And I sent a note to Frito-Lay and said, look, we're in this podcast, the StoryMen, and we're trying to advertise your product, basically, and we can't get it. So could you just send me some free chips? And I never heard from them. But eventually, I did get an email asking me to take a survey to say how I felt about interacting with customer service. And so I said, not very good, because I never heard from them. And then the last question was, would you like to hear from them? And I said, sure. And then I never heard from them again. Not at first. But then eventually they called me and left a message saying, I'm so sorry, we can't get you the chips. And then they sent me a letter saying basically the same thing. I mean, I have the letter right here. It says, we value your business, your comments, and your loyalty to our products. It has my name on there and stuff. Enjoy the enclosed. Sincerely, someone in customer relations. I won't share her name, just in case that would offend her. And then they sent me 2 coupons. Look at that. Can you see it? If you're watching on video, you can see this. It's really shiny on the top. It shows all their other products like Doritos. Why would you call yourself Frito-Lays if you had Doritos? Doritos are way better. Fritos are not my favorite. Tostitos are great. And potato chips are okay. Cheetos, those are fine. Sun chips, that's good. Anyway, it's a nice coupon. It's on really nice paper. It's really slick. I think it might actually be on Baxter, which is a really nice paper stock. Yeah. Anyway, they sent me 2 of these. They're good for up to $4.29 each. So today, I went to the grocery and said, let's give it one more shot, and I will find one of those flavors, and I'll do a StoryMen Extra with a taste test. But here's the problem. The only flavor they had was classic Lay's regular potato chips. Well, that's not completely true. There were BLT flavors and sour cream flavors and those things. But they didn't have any of the specialty flavors we're supposed to be voting on. They didn't have chicken and waffles. They didn't have cheesy garlic bread. They didn't have sriracha. So the one flavor that didn't get the on-air taste was the chicken and waffles flavor. So I thought, what if I just, because I can't get them and Lay's can't send them to me, what if I just made a homemade version of chicken and waffles flavor? And that's what I've done. So what I have, I'm about to do it here with you. Well, what I have here is a piece of a waffle. It's a frozen waffle that's been brought to room temperature because I thought potato chips are room temperature. You're not going to get them hot. Likewise, chicken nugget. If you're watching the video, you can see there are 2 tiny bites out of it. It's because it's the leftovers of my 3-year-old's dinner. I didn't want to waste it. So we've got a waffle, chicken nugget. Got my bag of chips here, so let's open those up. We'll make sure. Oh, there we go. I'll reach in there and get a nice big one. Yeah, that looks nice. It's a good looking chip. I like it when you can sort of almost see through the chip. That's when you know that's going to taste good. Oh, I can see through it. Good. Okay, now take this, put my waffle on top, put my chicken on top of that. There you go. That looks pretty good. Chicken and waffle chip. Now, I know that when you're having chicken and waffle chip, it's meant to have maple syrup on it. So, I also brought a gigantic vat of maple syrup here. I may not be able to touch my computer when this is done. We'll see. All right, pouring the maple syrup on. We'll be pretty generous. Oh. Kind of knocked over my little creation here. It's soaking the plate. Everything's getting wet. Okay, here we go. It looks it looks like an 8-year-old's cooking in a cafeteria. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's getting on me. Let's try it. Homemade Lay's chicken and waffle potato chip. First taste. Here we go. I have to say, actually the waffle's the overwhelming flavor. I might have exaggerated when I said it was room temperature. It seems a little below room temperature. The chip brings a nice crunch. It has nice aftertaste. That's probably not right. Yeah, like the final tone of the food is the maple. The chicken does bring a different texture. I better try again. It's not disgusting. You know, it's actually pretty good. Surprisingly good. Way better than I thought it would be. I'm kind of getting into it. I'm going to sop up a little more maple syrup. Yeah, that's all right. And one thing I appreciate about it, the flavor, it's all homemade flavor. There's no like chemicals or dust providing the flavor like on many flavored chips. So yeah, homemade chicken and waffle Lay's potato chips. I'm a fan. I vote for that. All right. Let us know what flavors you would like to see JR and Clay try. Homemade Lay's potato chip flavors, and whatever you pick, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do their own StoryMen extras. So if you want to see mud pie chicken Lay's potato chips, that'd be great. I think think history for Clay. So something like traditional. I don't even know what historical food would look like. I don't know what that would be. Yeah. So we look forward to seeing your thoughts and your ideas of flavors that we can make at home for homemade Lay's potato chips. But I gotta say, this is worth a try. It was an experiment. I should have had my children try this. All right, that's it for StoryMen Extra. You can always download an episode at storymen.us or like us on Facebook. And we should be back up and running next week. We look forward to hearing from you. Let us know if there are topics you think we should be exploring or guests you'd like to see on the show. Thanks. We'll talk to you later. Bye.